All right, people, I got a special update plan for AAPL. A lot of things to talk about, people. I'm going to speak very clearly into this mic, very powerfully. I'm going to also clarify some stuff that I said in my July 29 plan. This action is very bullish today. That's all I can tell you. And we're going to talk about key numbers and some key plans you could take of action based on this. Okay. So I'm going to show you, well, you know what I'm going to do? At the end of the video, I'm going to post my July 29 plan. But basically, what I said in this July to 29 plan was that Apple was in a bullish chop zone between 145 to 156 area, right? And then I talked about the 151 area, which we never cracked above. So we needed earnings to tell us something. For example, even if Apple was to go down, it wouldn't have been bearish, especially if we held 145. But instead, they decided to take the top pivots. Now let's talk about these top pivots because my visionary line system reads Apple perfectly. That's what I can tell you. Um, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to say much more than that, but it does. So when I say something, believe me, there's a lot of weight to it. There's nobody that will be able to be as accurate as me when it comes to the big picture in Apple. All right, so Apple, based on today's earnings, Apple is set up to test 164 to 165, actually 166, okay? Now, the September 15 160 calls could be used. I will talk about key pivot points. Apple right now, people, after earnings, we are trading around 159 here. So Apple also has perfect time frame alignment above those key levels that I'm going to explain here. So Apple above 156 to 158 are bullish, are key bullish pivot points for entry slash support. So if Apple happens to pull back into those levels, those could be levels of purchasing. We want Apple to stay above those levels. But Apple is very, very bullish and most likely will not want to go below this 156. It's going to build, in my opinion, is going to build on top of this level channel, we'll call it. Okay? Now, going below this level channel, we'll have to see from that point. But as it stands, this is a key. And we're going to watch how we trade these levels, okay? So Apple is a buy the dip play near those levels, or like I'll explain in the video. So you can watch to see the action of how does it act in that 160, okay? Because you can wait for any kind of weakness, could be in the 159 or 158.5 area to enter, to purchase. Now, Apple's going to be choppy, but it could just rise slowly, beautifully. So, this is my advice in this situation. This is not a typical breakout play because if you want to enter in tomorrow, the predictability is we are time for it's breakout. Okay, we broke out, and here's the problem, and we moved a lot. And so when you buy these, that's why I'm going to talk about two options now. I'm going to talk about the September 15 160 calls. We're going to see what their value is. Okay, this is the August 1st plan, and we're going to talk about the leaps. Okay, to engage in. Either way, you can't lose, or you're going to make money. And either you're going to add to your position, or you just hold a core key position, because Apple, especially from this earnings report, probably is going to want to go to these levels. And how we get to those levels will give me more keys. Big picture, Apple's on the way to 200. But I will get more information, the 180 to 200 that I was talking about. Let's go take a look at the options together, people. So here we are at the Yahoo Finance, and you can see Apple is up 6%, right? And the way I see it, weakness would be our gifts, okay? Especially near those levels. So it's one of those high buyers. It's not going to be a clear where you got to hold for chop a little bit and so on and so forth. But look at this, 159. Right? You see that? You see I'm making the video, you can see it. strong in the 159 area. So this is my suggestion here. Give me a second. All right, so here we have the September 15 calls up. September 15, 2017 calls. And, you know, these are really inexpensive, okay? You can see that they're $1. Okay. Now, of course, these will not cost $1 tomorrow. I think they might be. I don't know what they're going to be. Okay, they could be $1.60, $1.70. That they'll be under 2 points, anyways. I don't think they'll double. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're able to get into. You can make good money in these options. Based on Apple's already breaking out. As you can see, look at this. Look at after earnings. We're practically at that 160 level. What I'm trying to tell you is Apple theoretically has confirmed, I'm going to listen carefully, has confirmed to go to that 164, 166 level. It could do it in a choppy manner, but you want to engage, and you can enter this many different ways. Okay, but we have what the options do cost before the earnings, the 160. Now, another one I want to mention. So another options that I was mentioning, long-term big picture options, is the January 19, 2018, right? And of course, you know, we're talking about the 160s. Now you can see the 160s are cost. Well, they're going to cost more. They might cost, I don't know, $700, $800 tomorrow. I don't know exactly. We'll see how it opens up. But the thing is, the matter is, weakness is going to be gifts. Any weakness, and then that means the weakness simply going to 150, 158. Anything above 158, 156, I can assure you, are key pivot points that are bullish. The Apple staying above, and I believe that based on this action and based on the story of the visionary lines that I'm looking at, this time those levels are going to be key. They're key bullish points. It's very unlikely Apple wants to go lower than that now. They have it. It's just that bullish. It's that bullish, that report. That's all I can tell you based on the visionary lines. Okay, something that you're not seeing on those charts that I show you. This is something else. It's a story. I'm going to be discussing this with Power Trick or Trade Shia. But my opinion, based on what I'm seeing, is that those levels are key. Okay, and so somebody wants to go, you know, another suggestion is to go with the 160 leaps, right? That, of course, you know, because you're going to make money. It's just going to make money. Especially any pullback you can get, you want to get into those levels. Apple's that type of play now. It's not a typical breakout play that I usually have, people. All right, people, welcome to Power Target Trades, the place where I post great plans. Listen, people, I posted a lot of great plans. You know, Disney was a plan. I posted in July, all of my confirmed plans made money, all of them, whether they were the 4 Apples plans that I made, just winner after winner after winner after winner after winner. And so I'm very positive on this Apple, as those are key. It's a very different play right now. Apple above 156, 158 are bullish pivot points. They may not even want to go below 158 very long. And if they did, they're giving you gifts. So keep this in mind. It's one of those things where you go into, you start a position and then you add an on weakness. What can I tell you if they give the weakness? So it's one of those things where it's any little weakness there is, there's an opportunity. Because Apple is that bullish. That's the plan. Now I make a lot of great breakout plans, which is a little bit different. And so if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I've made so many winning Apple breakout plans. You know, back in July, you know, one second. All right, people. So what I did is I opened up my all my videos up, and you see here, you can see that Apple Update Plus. Now, this was 3 weeks ago. This was made July the 6th, and what I'm going to do at the end of the video is post that plan up. You should see that. Now, this was back when Apple, most people were bearish. Okay, bearish Apple. And I talked about the 149 to 1, everything that I said in that particular plan happened with Apple. That's why you want to listen to me, because there is no one can match my analysis skills, plan for plan, win for win, on a small list. Nobody can do this. Nobody. And any pro that wants to try, I will embarrass them. Plain, I am this confident in myself. It's just no one can do it. In fact, of all July, I looked at all my July plans. Every single confirmed plan made money. Every single one. All right, people. All right, people. At the end of this video, you see the standard power trigger trade? It's going to appear here in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. This alright, people. I post great plans. Confirmation is key. Study the videos, people. I make a lot of great plans, but this Apple plan that I'm talking about is a little bit different, is a little bit unique, and it's again by those key pivotal points that I'm talking about. In this video, at the end of this video, I'm also going to post the links to some of those key videos for you to see and witness the power. You want to subscribe to my channel. You want to understand my confirmation and how and then take action. It's very powerful, people. There is nothing like this, I can assure you. But again, confirmation is key. Study the videos, and again, it's all in here. Make sure you're a follower of Power Trigger Trade on StockTwits or on Twitter. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.